Welcome back. This is installment number 3 of Kenny's 31 Days of Halloween. So, what do you guys think? Yesterday we watched Hatchet. Yeah? It was fun. It was cheesy. It's an American horror movie. Heavy on violence and even heavier on the fun. But today's day 3, and like I said, let's switch it up a bit. Let's go in a completely different direction. Let's go for something a little more dark. Very twisted. What do you guys think about that? You ready? Oh yeah? We'll see.
Here we go. Talk to me, Lord. Talk to me.
You excited? Yeah, you are. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a movie worth watching. But rewind. First off, I need to explain to you how incredibly difficult it is to pick 31 of my favorite horror movies. When I started a list and played around with this idea in my head, I got to 67, and then I started telling people about the idea, and then I got to like 78, everyone is recommending me movies, which is awesome. I love it. And most of the stuff they're recommending I already have on the list. That makes me feel like I know my friends and I feel a part of them because they're awesome. So what I did was break the movies that I chose into different genres of categories, subcategories of horror films. So there's action horror, there's cheesy violent horror, there's comedy horror, there's paranormal, there's possession, sci-fi, there's also creature feature, there's serial killer and slasher. So where does this movie fit in? It fits into that other realm of horror, satanic horror. This by far is the one that that gets me the most. It makes me feel very uncomfortable. But I guess that's the purpose of horror, you know. It makes you feel uncomfortable. It puts you in dangerous situations. But you know 100% of your mind while you're watching is that you're okay. You're safe. But it also leaves sprinkles a little dust of fear on there. So when you're sitting in the office or at school or at work or whatnot, in the back of your mind, you're just screwed. You're like, what if that happened to me? What if? And that's what horror does. That's the magic of horror. But this movie's great. Directed by Ty West. It looks like a movie from the late 70s, early 80s. You'll definitely see that in the character. But that's one of the cool things about this movie. It was filmed in 2009. And it follows a college student, Sam. Let's just go to the clip of Sam. Let's just watch her story. I could explain to you what the movie's about, but let's just look at her.
I love it. It's perfect. About the deposit?
I'll agree to waive all the deposit stuff. You just give me the first month's down, we'll call it a day, all right? It's hard coming up with all that money, isn't it?
It's gonna work out.
You're not the one with $84 in a bank account and a check to write on Monday.
You know what you should do? Hi. I'm calling in regards to the babysitter flyer posted outside my dorm.
Tonight's big eclipse is now well underway.
It's a little weird just dropping you out here in the middle of wherever we are.
Because I've not been completely honest.
We're from the desert, you know.
You see, we actually don't have a child.
They lied to you. I know. Okay, I know you're right. But it's $400. This equals first month's rent and then some, and all I have to do is sit inside and watch TV. This is huge. This one night changes everything for me.
It's a great movie. It's very suspenseful. I personally will put it in my top 20, maybe even top 10 favorite. Like I said, it's one of the movies that makes me feel really uncomfortable. And I remember I saw it, I had a friend come over and her and I watched it. And at first we were like,
This is... What? This is boring. Delete.
And then we were like,
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
it builds an atmosphere. So this is a movie you watch with, don't watch it with 4 people or a group of people. Watch it by yourself. If there's 2 people, watch it with 2 people. Turn your cell phones off. Just disconnect from the world and really get into this movie. Sit on the couch. Like I said, sit on the couch in the dark. Turn the volume up. If you really get into this movie, it's so suspenseful, phone rings will send you into alerts. Like, you will be shocked. Like, the hairs on the back of your neck will stand up. And this build is up. It's a build up for about an hour and 15 minutes. And that last 15 minutes is one of the most intense roller coaster rides you'll ever go on. You won't know what to do. You'll feel uncomfortable. You'll feel dirty. You'll feel sick. You'll just all around disturbed. And that is one of the feelings you should feel around Halloween. You should be scared. And that's what this movie does. So I picked this movie. So, what are you people still doing here? You want to know more about this movie, don't you? You're intrigued. You want to know more about The House of the Devil. Well, say it's a really slow building movie. So, you know what? I don't think you're sold yet. You were scared off by me saying that it's slow. So check out this clip.